Welcome friends. In this video we are going to learn JQuery traversing methods. JQuery traversing methods enable us to traverse through the HTML elements of the page. So in this series, first let us learn the add method. How to add an element to a particular element. Let's see this in an example so it will be easy for us to understand. Here what I want to do is that I have these many elements, and what I want to do here is that I want to select div2, that is this element, and I want to add an span HTML element inside this. So it will be added here, and this span element should be added with the this is newly added text. So let's see. I have add method. I clicked it. You can see that this is demo of traversing the original content of the div2, and this is newly added, is being added because of this code add a span. And this, remember that if I will note that if I will comment this line of code, then this is newly added will not appear. Let's see, you can see that that has been removed. Okay, now let's see the another method. Another method is the children. How to get all children elements of an element. For example, if we have a div element and we want to select all the childrens of that div element, then we can use the children method. Let's see this with example. So here what I have is that I have element called div. So here this is my div element, and in this div element what I want to do is that I want to select all the childrens, and I want to specify all the children's background color as red. Here what will happen is all the div element will be selected and its children will be specified with the background color as red. So in this case these all paragraphs and this paragraph will be specified with background color as red. So let's go back and see children. You can see that this paragraph, this one, these three paragraph and this paragraph has been specified with background color as red. The next method in this is each method. How to iterate through each specified element of the page. Okay, so here what we are going to do is that we want to iterate through each specified element of the page. In order to do that, we can use the each method. Let's go and see. Here you can see that what I want to do is that I want to iterate through all the li element of the page. So in order to do that, what I will do is that I will write selector li, because I want to iterate through all the elements, and dot each, and inside that each what I have done here is that I have called my function. This is an inline function. What we can do is we can also specify a function outside this, and we can call this function here by writing its name. So here what I have done is that in the function I have the index as the parameter of the index of the element, and in that element what I have done is that I have written alert index, means give me the alert as an index, and also give its text. So here I have written this is nothing but the children and the text. So this particular line of code will retrieve the text of the children. Each method 0 first, 1 second, 2 third, 3 fourth. Here index start with 0, so 0 first, 1 second, 2 third, 3 fourth. So this was the each method. Each method is used to iterate through elements of the page. The next method in this is the EQ method. Now let us assume a scenario where we need to find a specific element from the group of similar kinds of element. So for example, here what I have here is that what I want to do is that I want to find all the P, means all my paragraphs. So I have this paragraph, and these three paragraphs, and this is the fourth paragraph, and I wanted to find out the first paragraph that comes from the top, and I want to change its color to red. Color means foreground color to red. So let's see how it is working. EQ you can see that the paragraph 2 has been has been changed its foreground color as red, because this is the first paragraph and this is the second paragraph. Here the indexer will start from the 0, so this comes at the 0 position and this comes at the second position, so its foreground color has been changed to red. Now let us change its foreground color to green and see if it's working. When I will refresh this page, remember what will happen is this paragraph 2 color will change to green. See, its color has been changed to green now. So this was the EQ method that is used to get a specific element from the page. The next method is the filter method. So assume a scenario where we need to filter an element from the group of similar kind of elements based on its attribute. Then what to do? So let us see this filter. Here what we want to do is that I want to select all the P, means all the paragraph, and I want to filter them with class as class 1. So all the paragraph will be selected and it will be and the filter will be applied where class name is class 1. So it means that this particular paragraph will be selected and its border will be changed with 1 pixel dotted and red. So let's see filter. You can see that class 1 has been selected and its border has been changed to 1 pixel dotted and red. So that was the filter method. The next method is the find method. To find the descendant of the specified element, find method can be used. So let's see here. Find. Here what I want to do is that I want to find all the descendant element whose class name is class 1. So here what I have done is I have a div. So this is my div, and I want to find all the elements under this div. Remember that it finds only the descendant element whose class is class 1. So in this div I have these many descendant element and only one element is there whose class is class 1. It means that this element. So this element will be selected and its border will be specified with 5 pixel dashed and green. So let's go back, find. You can see that this element has been selected whose class is class 1 and its border has been specified with 5 pixel green and dotted. You can also say that why this has been specified as why this element has been has affected, because this also has class 1. You can see that this also has the class 1 and this paragraph is also under the div. Now if I will change this div to div2, then what will happen? Then this paragraph will not get affected. So this paragraph will not specified with this CSS style. Only this paragraph will be specified because I am trying to select the element whose ID is div2, and then I want to find its descendant whose class name is class 1. It means that this one. So let me refresh this. Remember that this will not get affected, but this will remain affected. Come on, see, only this has been affected, the second one. So now let us see the another method. The next method is the first. To find the first element from the group of matched element, first method can be used. So let's see at the first method. Here what I want to do is that I have, I think, 4 li element under the ul. So what I want to do is that I want to select the first element. I don't want to select second, third or fourth, but I want to select the first element. So what I have done is that I have written the selector. So first what I have written div, it means that this div, then li, it means that this li, and then I am saying that first. So select the first one under the div of element type li and apply a CSS border 5 pixel and dashed and green. So you can see that when I will go back and will say first, you can see that this first element has been selected and its border has been specified with 5 pixel green and dashed. Okay, the next method that we are going to see here is the last method. To find the last element from the group of matched element, we can use the last method, and here is the example of using the last method. So you can see here is that I have this aspx page, and what I want to do is that I want to filter the li element of this page using the last method. That will give me the last element that is found on this page. So you can see that on this particular page I have the last element as the fourth, and here I will get this particular element, and its value it will be changed with bold text. So let me go back last, and you can see that the fourth element has been changed with the text changed and a style as bold. Now the next method we are going to see here is the next method. To find the immediate next element from element found by the selector, next method can be used. So here let's see with an example. So this is my next method, and here what I want to do is that I want to find the second element. In order to do that, what I have done is that I have found the div and then li. It means that this is the parent element and then li, and I first use the first method that will select me the first element, and then I want to move to the next. So I have written dot next, so that will come here, and then it will apply the CSS border with 5 pixel dashed and green. Let's see this with example. So go back and next method, you can see that the second has been selected and it has been applied with a 5 pixel border and green and dashed style. The next method in this series is the parent method. To find the parent element of an element, parent method can be used. So let us see an example here for parent. Now here what I want to do is that I want to select the parent of the UL element. You can see that this is the UL element and its parent element is div. So what will happen is that the div will be selected based on this UL and parent method, and its CSS border will be applied with 2 pixel dashed and green. So let us see, go back and parent, and you can see that the parent element of this UL is div, and div has been applied with the border dashed and green color. So that was the end of the JQuery traversing methods.